Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications. Financial education in America. Monetary schooling is the ownership of the arrangement of abilities and information that permits a person to settle on educated and powerful choices with their monetary assets as a whole. It is likewise called monetary education, and it's critical for you to gain ground and excel throughout everyday life. Assuming you're searching for development in your own and monetary life, you may be searching for independence from the rat race and monetary autonomy. It implies that you need to arrive at a point in your life where you never again need to rely upon family, a task, or an organization that you could do without, for cash. Yet, there is another idea that I'd like you to comprehend. It is monetary certainty. It is not the same as independence from the rat race. This is on the grounds that opportunity depends on how much cash that you have accessible, while monetary certainty depends on your certainty and keenness to create cash. Presently, listen to this, a great many people feel that there is a cash shortage. They imagine that there is no cash and it is difficult to get more cash flow. Be that as it may, this is profoundly false. Actually, the world is covered with cash, yet just those with the abilities and information can secure it. Cash resembles a game, and it has a lot of decides that you simply need to follow. Play as indicated by the standards and you will end up being the expert of your monetary life. In short, in this video, I will show you the four most significant standards of cash, which are the essentials of being monetarily free, monetarily certain, and monetarily educated. These basic standards that I will give you today will lift your cash game and take you to an entirely separate level you've never seen, insofar as you are ravenous and committed. I will give you this data for nothing. I don't sell books, online courses, or online courses. All the information on this feed is free, so to show your appreciation, click that like button and the buy in button at the present time. It is extremely interesting the way that this data is turning out to be increasingly more accessible consistently, for exceptionally modest or in any event, for nothing. What's more, everything is effectively available with 2 or 3 Google look. Thus, regardless of whether everything is readily available, over 90% of the populace is still monetarily uninformed. We should give you a speedy model. Peter just got his regularly scheduled check. After charge, he's left with $1,700. Rather than utilizing this cash to contribute, save, or whatever else that may be helpful, he chooses to squander it on a few grills with companions and numerous other pointless liabilities. Is it safe to say that you are a Peter? Since there are sadly a ton of monetarily oblivious individuals today, however, the thing is, in the event that they can make progress with a couple of persistent vices and foster a rich outlook, pretty much anybody can become rich. There are no rich individuals that are monetarily oblivious, besides obviously, for those that lucked out, for instance, coincidentally finding an enormous legacy or walking away with that sweepstakes. Nonetheless, measurements show that 70% of lottery victors end up bankrupt after only a couple of long periods of being very rich. Why would that be? Once more, everything comes down to how monetarily taught one is. In the event that you have truckload of cash, you will in any case pursue terrible choices and lose everything, since you don't have the foggiest idea how to manage it. Thus, if you need to become rich long haul, and not only for 2 or 3 years, you need to get monetarily instructed. Tragically, this sort of training isn't educated in schools, so you want to do it without anyone else. All in all the data is effectively open, and this brings up the issue, for what reason don't individuals realize more about finance? There are 2 primary motivations behind why individuals don't get the monetary schooling they need, regardless of it being very modest and, at times, totally and absolutely free. Reason number 1, conventional wisdom. Here's reality: monetary instruction isn't expectedly alright. The vast majority will provide you with an attitude of shortage, and on the off chance that your outlook isn't right, you won't ever draw in cash. For instance, growing up, your folks could have been telling you cash doesn't fall from the sky, and cash is the base of all underhanded. These untruths that individuals tell their children are preventing individuals from making the vital moves to a superior life monetarily. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and gained value from it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.